Let's see.
All right. I'm not recording on this end because my phone is
Oh,
full.
there's the echo. Good old echo.
Echo, echo, echo? Or just on your end?
Just on my end. Can you not hear it?
A little bit, not too bad.
Oh, lady on the hill with the lonely thoughts, say lily, oh, lily, oh, lily, hoo. All right. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Okay. That's annoying. Come on, Patreon. All right, Patreon is trying to start the live, and it's continuing to echo until I can get to the viewer screen and hit the mute button. So, fun with technology.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Use the power of our love.
It's working. It's working.
Well, any darn way.
All right. See if I can see what happens if I can share this through, because I'm not going to try to share off the phone right now. Failed to join live.
Okay, interesting. All right. Well, it's supposed to. Yeah, I'm consistent with technical difficulties, so I should have anticipated some kind of nonsense. But I appreciate you being my guinea pig.
Oh, people experiment with me all the time.
Hey.
I added to the chat.
Okay.
All right. Let me see.
I've hit the go live button on Patreon and I'm just getting the spinning wheel.
Yes.
So, all right. So now I'm in the classic dilemma of, do I just let it? Do I try to like refresh the page? I'm gonna too late. I refreshed the page.
All right.
At least you don't have to listen to the echo anymore.
No.
There we go. Okay. All right. That was it. That was the answer. Okay. Oh, thank you, Echo. Gone. Okay. Yes. Okay. First thing I have to ask is, how do you pronounce the J Dulce and Friends, or
JDC?
JDC? Okay, I love it. All right. Very good. Welcome, one and all, to the Friday morning live stream with special guest Jay Campbell, JDC, writer of "So I Married a Murder Hobo." We're all nerds here, so I'm pretty sure that most people will know that that usually, like, Murder Hobo is kind of like the name that D&D folks lovingly call adventurers. So, hence the
In my
title.
case, my wife.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, like what was then the impetus for "So I Married a Murder Hobo" comic? And yeah, go for it.
7-8 years ago, I started playing D&D again because I played I'm a big 4th edition fan, actually.
Nice.
And I started playing 5th edition. I did the starter set adventure with a bunch of friends who I had been playing 4th edition with. And then we stopped playing D&D overall, and we started just playing board games and doing board game nights amongst friends and that. And then that group sort of fell apart as we had kids and that. And then like a couple of years later, I was talking to my wife. I'm like, I really miss hanging out with friends on a regular basis. And she's sort of like, yeah, it would be nice. I'm like, how would you feel about doing a D&D group? So I put together a D&D group with a bunch of friends and a couple of other people that I was sort of like, these are people, this is someone I want to hang out with more. So I invited my friend Laurence, who has since become my best friend. Laurence de Dion, another comic book artist.
Wow.
And she and her husband at the time, now ex-husband.
It happens.
Yeah. Joined the group. And when I was looking at D&D and sort of thinking about it, I was like, well, maybe I'll try another RPG. I was like, is there anything for 5th edition with the Ravenloft campaign? Because I had bought the original Ravenloft and Ravenloft 2 modules back in the day, but never gotten to play them, never got to run them. So I was always sort of disappointed by that. I was like, is there any way to modify it? And then I discovered, Curse of Strahd. And I started running Curse of Strahd with them. And my wife was picking fights and she was playing a thief, and she was picking fights and trying to steal off of everybody.
Nice.
And I'm
yeah.
I'm like, great.
Honey,
my wife is a murder hobo.
I would say, honey, do we need to have a conversation? Right.
And it became a thing online that I go around and asking what's his name? Jerry from Penny Arcade, whenever he said, they go on Twitter and say, do you have any questions about running D&D? Or people would ask questions about running D&D, and Chris, what's his name? The designer who was running the main Acquisitions Incorporated games. A bunch of them, and they kept on saying, whenever they said, hey, ask a question about DMing, I'd always ask, what happens when your wife is the murder hobo at the table? How do you handle it?
Nice.
Nobody would answer
it. Right. Right.
So I'm like, okay, so this is an openly, permanently unsolvable problem.
Is it? Nice. So it does always tickle me that how many D&D problems wind up being some kind of social engineering, social interaction kind of problems.
Yeah. So I was just like, well, I've married a murder hobo, and I have to find a way of running campaigns like that. Like most campaigns, over an extended period of time, things fell apart. And I've started doing other campaigns. I've restarted in that. I've actually I started trying to run Curse of Strahd. One second here.
Sure.
I started running Curse of Strahd using Daggerheart in the past year.
Oh, interesting.
And it's been working. However, Hasbro and how they're treating things has pissed me off enough that I've sort of decided, you know what? I'm going to get, I have the players going through Death House. We're near the end. I'm like, when they get out, I'm going to drop them somewhere else. I'm going to drop them outside of it and have them just go off and try to figure their way through the adventure. But yeah, I've been having fun playing around with it. But yeah, I've kind of given up on D&D, although I'm still like, while I'm thinking about other characters in So I Married a Murder Hobo, whenever I'm building characters, I still build them using 5th edition.
Yeah. All right. That's it. I mean, I do like 5th edition. Like, well,
Yeah.
let's see but that's kind of fun. And yeah, like, so did this lead to? I mean, I don't want to pry too much into your personal life or anything like that, but did this wind up being a conversation that you guys had about honey, you can't just go around like stealing and stabbing all of your party members. You gotta like you gotta work together in some way. Or is it? Or was,
My wife can be volatile at times. But we have talked about
maybe
it. She has changed her play style a bit over the past year. Over the past few years, in other campaigns, like she does seem to play to be the most annoying player at the table, one way or another.
Oh man.
Just because it sort of lets her chaos reign, because she's always sort of like reasonable, thoughtful, kind, and then when she gets to the D&D table, she's like, I want to murder everybody.
That was gonna be my next question. Or is this kind of like a bit of a stress relief?
Very much stress relief. And like, I mean, she has a grudge that's been going with a friend of mine that's been going on for over 10 years because he saw through her ploy in a game of Munchkin where he would have won the game if she had helped him, and he refused her help at the last second when he sort of realized, oh no, if she helps me, she's going to win the game. And she's held a grudge against him since then.
Oh wow. All right. Well, remind me to stand.
My wife isn't completely psychotic, but she can hold a grudge.
Right. Well, remind me to stay on your wife's good side.
Yeah.
So how did that translate into? So that is funny. I went in to this conversation thinking that maybe it was like kind of based on the title. So I Married a Murder Hobo. I thought I was going in thinking that it was maybe going to be about you know, like the stereotype is, you know, normie wife marries a nerdy guy or what have you. So I thought maybe like that was kind of like the approach you were taking, but no, it seems to be the other way around.
Oh no, it's my wife is just as big of a nerd as I am. I noticed her on the bus because she was reading Sandman.
Nice.
And then a week later, she was reading Fable. And I'm like, oh, this girl.
Yeah. Okay. Gotta say hi. Yep. Nope. That is legit. I would have gone over and said hi as well.
It was. What's amazing is that I first noticed her in March, and it wasn't until July that I actually asked her. It wasn't until July that I asked her out. And I didn't start talking to her actually on a regular basis until July. She was reading the Seasons of Mist book, and it was the day after it was announced that Neil Gaiman was coming to Montreal to do a signing and a talk.
Right.
And I just sort of said, okay, here's my chance to go talk to her. And I sat down. I sort of said hi, chatted with her a little bit. I'm like, I don't know if you know, but Neil Gaiman's coming to town to do a signing. And she's like, oh, really? Well, did I know? Right. She was actually working for the law firm that helped put together all the contracts for that appearance.
Oh, wow. Nice. Let's see.
Yeah. So she had known before anybody else knew. And we had it's from there on. Like after the first date, I was like, oh, I need this woman in my life, and even
Right.
more so, just talking to her, I'm like, I think she needs me too.
Yeah. All right.
So it just
Oh,
ended up
let's-
being one of those really well working relationships, and it's been 14 years now that we've been together.
congratulations. Nice. And it is nice when that works out and like people and you kind of balance each other out and you
Yeah.
like you see the value in each other and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right. So yeah, so like so how does this how did it all translate into the comic and stuff like that? So is it
Well, it's I had the title. I had just had the line, "So I married a murder hobo" in my head.
mhm.
One of my favorite uh, romantic comedies is "So I Married an Axe Murderer."
Of course, Mike Myers, classic, right?
Yeah, and I was always sort of like, "Well, how do you?" I'm like playing around with the idea, and I just really liked the title. I was sort of like, "Well, how do I do it?" And then I like working with young artists and sort of mentoring and talking them through it. And one of them was sort of like, "Well, is there anything you'd like to work on?" And I started spitballing ideas, and one of them was "So I Married a Murder Hobo." And at
Nice.
that point, I had played a game with my son, who was
Mm.
5 years old at the time, his 1st
Mhm.
game,
Yeah. Oh wow.
and he made a cat character in a game that I was running, a Tabaxi character that he called Kitty Wizard.
Mhm.
It was a
Yay.
Tabaxi wizard, and because he all he wanted to do was cast Burning Hands, and then he'd run off from the game. So we basically had it that was a cat, a Tabaxi that just showed up and stuck around with the group,
Mhm.
would cast Burning Hands randomly throughout
Yeah.
the game, and then he'd run off. So we'd like, okay, so Kitty Wizard falls asleep in spot.
Mhm.
I have never seen a watch one player counterspell another player more often than I did during that run of the campaign.
Ah, nice. uh, that's
And
it.
of course, he also got up, and then I made him a scribe. I made him a scribe wizard, so he'd have a talking book that would give him advice. And after casting Burning Hands, I was getting a little bit. I was getting a little bored with it. I'm like, well, you could cast Fireball. And he's sort of like, well, Burning Hands seems cooler. I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, well, you could change up spells and that. And I'm like, what if you could cast Necroball at necrotic energy as an explosion? And he's like, that sounds cool. So he started
Nice.
casting Necroball into rooms full of zombies, which doesn't work super well, but was just funny. Especially since there was a necromancer as part of the group. I was like, I should have that spell.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I always do love it when players get a little squirrely
Yeah.
and enjoy the spells. I have the dubious honor of being the only person I know who's ever cast web on a giant spider.
That it. But when I sort of realized that my son was also a murder hobo, I'm like, oh great,
Uh-oh.
it's just a family of murder hobos. So I just sort of,
Great. Aw.
I was like, what happens when you have a family of murder hobos? And sort of trying to play around with it. And when this young artist asked me if I had any projects, I spitballed. So I married a murder hobo, and um, he started playing around with the ideas. We started talking about it, and then he got busy with life because he's 20 something and looking for his first job and looking for animation gigs at the time. So
Oh,
it
no.
fell off, and then September this year, I went over and visited Talal, whose daughter is my son's best friend, and we were sitting around talking, him and I with his wife, and I was talking about ideas and projects I wanted to do, but didn't have an artist for. And his wife sort of stepped in and said, "Well, is there anything you think Talal might be good for?" So we started playing around with the idea. We liked it, and we got along with it. And Talal's been sitting quietly, not on social media, not posting any of his art, just doing his own thing. And we started doing it. So I have this great big secret weapon of an artist that nobody knew about.
Ha! Oh no. But good, but no, but yeah.
Oh, what's so much fun looking at Talal's work. If you look at his pages, you're like, these are fantastic pages. And then I just remember talking, like over the years, talking with artists. The basic rule of thumb is your first 100 comic pages are actually generally crap.
Yeah. It's that 1,000 hours.
Yeah, well, 1,000 hours, first 100 pages, whichever it is. But Talal's he's on page 14 right now.
Yeah.
Of his shitty pages.
Oh man.
I'm like, we have a little while to go before he starts making his really good pages.
I mean, let's see. Based on what I've seen, is like just poking around. Like the art is there.
Oh no, he is way there. It's because one of the things is that he's 46 years old. He's been drawing all these years. He's been doing cartoons of his family and that sort of thing. But he's also he has a degree in film studies.
Oh wow!
So there is all sorts of film studies and album covers and things that he's always pulling out.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. 1 moment. I've been getting text messages letting me know that we were getting video on Patreon. So but then Brooke commented on good, only 984 crap pages for me to go for me. Let's see. Also, hi John, if you're still there. Apologies for the technical difficulties. So does that mean that we can be seen and heard now? I hope.
I'm not able to see any of the live here.
Oh really? All right.
Yeah, I can't see any of the live or any of that yet. I was just trying to looking to share it, but I can't seem to share it.
Oh man. Okay. Pause for okay. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. So Brooke is watching on both Substack and Patreon. Bless her. And commenting on Patreon and Substack. I'm very sorry about this. Y'all shouldn't have to do that. Okay. I am not sure. Let's see. And okay, I'm not sure what. Okay, I'm gonna try something, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to try to. I'm going to end the Patreon stream and then try to. Oh, I wonder if that has something to do with it. I use the same name for. Okay, I'm going to end the Patreon stream and bop on again. So, please stand by. All right, be right back, y'all.
All right.
Now you should still be able to see and hear.
I'm still here.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, so we are still live on Substack. I'm going to try to re-add the RTMP codes for Patreon. Live now, computer webcam, other stream source. Gonna listen to me mutter to myself for a moment. Let's see. Gonna mutter out loud.
All the things going boop boop, not letting you do things that you're trying to do.
Yeah. Stream. 6. Okay. So many. I mean, I'm going to complain about it, but it really is marvelously convenient once you think about it.
Yeah.
6, 19. I wonder if the issue is that I use the same title to the same stream title to stream to both Patreon and Substack. Okay, add. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and ask. Okay. So I'm gonna click start streaming. This might be tricky. I've never tried to. Okay, we are streaming to the thing. I've never tried to add a stream to a. I never tried to add a FTML code to a stream that is already streaming before. So that might be the
Issue.
issue, yeah. Or it might be. Okay. That's going. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna go see if I can find a charge block so my phone doesn't die on me in the process.
Sure, no worries. Yeah. Right. We're professionals.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. Today. Okay. Oh, for frack's sake.
All right. Let's see if I can get this to reach and work.
No, that's not what's supposed to happen. Okay, now it's trying to use my camera for crying out loud.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to change the camera angle.
Right. No worries. And yeah, now that's not right. Well, poop. Okay. I may need to start the stream from scratch here, so gonna end it on both Substack and Patreon. Hope that I can start fresh and get it to go to both places. So, all right. Be right back, viewers. Appreciate your patience. Should have come with the asterisks that this was a experiment. All right. yeah. Alright. Okay. Ooh.
Let's see what happens when I do this. That's pretty good. Whoa. So this doesn't want to be that long of a run. So let's. I don't think I have the Lego stand that I built for this.
Oh, Lego stand, nice. That's a good idea.
The Lego stand was difficult for different reasons, but you know. There we go. I'm back on camera.
All right, cool.
And hey, you even see some of my art in the background.
Hey, better yet.
Yeah, I have a small original art collection going. Oh, just as a side bit request, if you have to restart the full stream as a new one, if you can adjust the J Campbell to JDC, that would be fantastic.
Excuse me.
No, yeah. I understand with the sort of transfer between everything. Of course, now you have me looking at my graphic novel collection. I'm just like, oh yeah. Yeah. So, were you a 4th edition player at all, or?
Let's see. My group. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Can I? Yeah. I need to concentrate on this for just a second, then we can get back into it.
Yeah.